Good afternoon, everyone. So actually, I'm Renel Loreja. So basically, I handle most of the uh, datacom project, or more on the network connectivity project here in Huawei. So basically, we have a lot of uh, we have several network connectivity domain or network product domains that includes we call it datacom product. We have also uh, uh, optical access and optical transport network product. But today, I'll be focusing on the datacom product. So basically, more on the switches, routers, uh, wireless LAN, and some of the features, how we can automate automate the network and the intelligent network. So just to give you some brief background about our customers globally. So basically, we have different customers from different vertical industries, including finance, education, ISP. We have the for energy and transportation. Just to highlight as well that for finance, out of 6 out of 10 banks globally, they choose Huawei as their digital transformation partner, specifically for the network. So one of the top banks in terms of revenue, which is ICBC, they are partnering with Huawei for more than 5 years already. And then we have also several banks here in Philippines where we are also partnered to their digital transformation. So we have also education. So top almost top 32 schools or schools, universities globally. We have installed base. For ISP, since we have been in the ISP industry for the last almost 20 decades already. So I believe uh, 45 out of 50 biggest telco globally, we have also installed base. And then for energy as well as for transportation. So last year, there are almost 1,100 new customers. It's combined customers. It's thanks for supporting. Thanks for the partners and customers who trusted Huawei to be their digital or ICT partner. So when you say IP network, so basically uh, everything will be connected to IP. So as you can see here on the left side, even the latest 5G technology, so it's a wireless technology which is very promising. Just to give you some background, like 5G technology is actually 4 times or at least 10 times higher to the 10G. Sorry, 5G is at least 10 times higher compared to the 4G technology. So which means it can deliver more bandwidth and lower latency. There's a lot of things that can be that can have some application that can run on the 5G, including some IoT. Think of uh, something like in manufacturing, for example, instead of connecting those robotics and everything, so you can just use the wireless using the 5G technology to connect your entire robotics, and then you can connect it directly to the cloud with the IP network as well. So for manufacturing as well, so some of it can be using the optical network, and then some of it are using maybe a copper or a cable. So on the IP network, so on the IP network, since all of the services can be connected to IP network, so you have a huge connectivity directly to the cloud. So basically, in the future, most of the interfaces, like example, to connect your compute and then to your storage, previously or traditionally you're using the FC or fiber channel. So right now you can use IP network or IP connectivity to connect your cloud and to connect your compute and storage. So these are the different services, or somehow services that connect on the network that faces that we can face different challenges. So first thing is mass terminal connections, wherein in every campus there may be almost 2 millions of connected devices, including people, assets, IoT terminals, and different types of sensors. And this one needs to have very low operation maintenance and efficiency. Second challenge would be the production services. will be directly connected to the clouds, as I mentioned. So these production services includes like robotics and some manufacturing equipments that needs to be connected directly to the cloud. So which means you don't have to need to have the back end platform, and then as well as for next challenge will be the rapid services changes, especially for an ISP or banks. So rollout of 50 plus apps per week, like for example, 50 plus services scenarios, and you can see you can have challenges on service rollout wherein you may have experienced some slow service deployment. So those are the things basically were the challenges of having the new services or at least different types of connectivity on the network itself. So in the Huawei solution, we have the Huawei Intelligent Cloud Network. It actually composes of three main components. So first is the Cloud Fabric 3.0. So this is mostly focusing on connectivity between your compute and then storage or your entire IT platform. You have also the Cloud 3.0, which is if you have branches, several branches, hundreds of branches, it can be connected using the Cloud 3.0. And then of course for the wireless, of course for the Cloud Campus. So this one is mainly focusing on the fully wireless experience and simplified network, enabling all data awareness and then interaction. So for Cloud Fabric 3.0, so basically you have the compute, storage, HPC. So of course you need to have a connectivity, so which is the top of rack switch. So considering if you have a big network or big data center network, which composed of multiple racks of compute, storage, and HPC, so you may need to have the top of rack switch. And then for that kind of network or big network, there's one solution that we can include also in our network portfolio, which is the iMaster NCE. So this iMaster NCE can actually be used to end-to-end deployment, including from planning, construction, maintenance, and intelligent optimization. When you say planning, if you are going to, let's say, map out your network topology, or maybe if you are going to do the configuration or provision the configuration on the network itself, you can do it simultaneously at your iMaster NCE, and then you can also test it whether your configuration is okay or not, or maybe need some modification. And then during operation and maintenance, you can also have some intelligent optimization wherein the system itself can automatically see or check different types of faults based on high-level algorithm, and then can give you some updates as well as some recommendation how to optimize the network. So on my next slide, so I have here a video showing our capabilities for our cloud campus.
As the financial industry is integrating with the internet, network construction of financial data centers advances towards intra-city dual-active, remote disaster recovery, and multi-cloud hybrid cloud. In this context, some issues occur. For example, it is difficult to manage devices from different vendors. Multi-cloud interworking is difficult, and large-scale O&M is complex.
Hi, I'm Kevin Tolley, founder of the Tolley Group. We are a US-based independent test organization located in Boca Raton, Florida. Huawei commissioned Tolley to conduct a comparative test of Huawei's Cloud Fabric 3.0 solution with solutions from other vendors in the industry. Tolley conducted over 150 index tests from aspects of 4 phases: day 0, day 1, day 2, and day N of the data center lifecycle. Huawei Cloud Fabric solution achieved 3.51 points, which makes it the only data center network solution that Tolley has ever evaluated that implements L3.5 autonomous driving in the industry. The Huawei solution has obvious advantages in heterogeneous equipment management, simulation and verification, multi-cloud orchestration, network health assessment, and risk prediction, etc. It has higher deployment efficiency, automation level accuracy, ease of use, maintainability, reliability, and management scale.
Huawei Cloud Fabric 3.0 hyper-converged DCN solution helps the finance industry build the autonomous driving network.
Okay, so not only for finance, but if you have some customers or maybe a customers which has a big network, so it's very good to have this kind of solution as well, or technology. So the main component here is actually the iMaster NCE. So as I mentioned, we can use the iMaster NCE fabric to do the fast construction, fast deployment, as well as faster troubleshooting. So starting from the planning up to the operation maintenance, we can utilize the iMaster NCE. So as I mentioned, as mentioned on the video, as you can see here, it was tested by Tolly Test Report from our data center network, network, and our data center network product portfolio, as tested based on the planning design, deployment provisioning, service provisioning, as well as monitoring network changes, and then parameter adjustment. So the points here, based on Tolly Test Report, that we get the highest point. So in short, in terms of manageability of your network, it will be more easier. Kumbaga, if other industry vendor needs to have at least 10 steps to configure network, using our iMaster NCE solution or the Cloud Fabric 3.0, we can minimize it and maybe only for half steps, or at least maybe 5 out of 10 steps. So you can easily maintain your entire network. So high availability for data center networks, so specifically for a large-scale multicast network. So we have a specific product line here, specific for multicast network application. So it comes with different, we call it multicast high reliability. So if you're mentioning about reliability, most of the time, like if you mention about the carrier grade or telco grade reliability, normally it comes with a 5 nines. But as you can see here, it comes with a 6 nines, so 99.999. So basically, in terms of downtime, it is more or less compared to the industry or telco grade reliability. So it comes with hardware BFD, or bidirectional forward detection, wherein it can detect up to 3.3 milliseconds fault detection, and as well as it comes with MLAG 3.0. This one delivers a lossless upgrade of active and standby data center services, so for redundancy, and then adaptable ports, wherein you can have starting from actually 1G, 10G, and even up to 400G of GE, 400 GE. Okay, so we have another video here.
Core responsibility for success. And for securities trading and high-end manufacturing, system availability becomes a top priority. Introducing Huawei's Cloud Engine High Availability Multicast Switches, Cloud Engine 6860 Ham Series, and Cloud Engine 8850 Ham Series. Whether it's the invisible core financial trading system or the visible automatic production line, related collaboration instructions are often multicast to tens of thousands of nodes in real time. The Cloud Engine Ham Series switches have industry-leading 32,000 multicast entries, meeting the requirements of up to 500,000 securities transactions per second and up to 10,000 devices on a high-precision production line. If a single point of failure occurs on the network, the core transaction system and production line will break down within 2 seconds, resulting in a direct economic loss of more than $1 million. The Cloud Engine Ham Series switch offers 6 nines reliability. In the event of a single point of failure, the switchover time is less than 1 second, ensuring zero impact on services and zero interruptions to production. In addition, three-generation bandwidth evolution and flexible server access meet the capacity expansion requirements for the next 10 years. Put simply, the Cloud Engine Ham series switches support up to 32,000 multicast entries, achieve 6 nines of multicast reliability, and enable three-generation bandwidth evolution.
Okay, so that is our Cloud Engine Ham. So it's actually one of the latest product line on our data center network solution. So, but if you have a specific requirement for this switch, let me know. And then because this one is already is just new, so it may be not available on our configurator. So just let us know from our side so that we can provide you with a proper configuration. So for the Cloud One 3.0, so it's actually intelligent, or at least intelligent and more reliable one that makes the connectivity, especially for branches, more easier. So these are the different advantage of having the Cloud One solution. One-click provisioning, so which means that if you're going to add branches or network on your branches, so actually, it was not mentioned here, but okay. We have also the iMaster NCE, very specific for this application. So typical setup, like if you're adding one branch of your network, so you just need to download a specific application that is part of the iMaster NCE solution on your mobile devices. And then by scanning the QR code of your devices, you can easily include or add the network devices on the system, on the cloud platform. So from days of having CLI, doing CL configurations, it will be more easier. It will be more automated, so you can just provision it in just a minute. So intelligent integrated operation maintenance. So basically, since all the things or all the network will be running on cloud, so the efficiency of doing the operation and maintenance, especially if there are some problem. So I seen one of the demo before using this iMaster NCE. It can really detect a specific error based on the database that we have on the iMaster NCE, based on the deep learning algorithm of the iMaster NCE. It can give you also some suggestion how to optimize the network, okay, automatically. So reliability, one network for all. So basically, using our cloud managed platform, we can manage the entire network portfolio on the Cloud One network. So this is the latest router, or we call it the router Net Engine 8000 F1. So it comes with first, very reliable services, stable network, and then of course the total cost of ownership will be lower. So I have a video here showing the capabilities of, or the application of our latest router.
For various industries. With 3 capabilities, Huawei Cloud One 3.0 solution helps customers build industry-leading IP networks. First, industry-leading SRv6-based intelligent path computation ensures minute-level multi-cloud access. Second, Flexi-based network slicing enables production and office services to be transmitted over one network, reducing CAPEX by 25%. Third, Huawei provides the industry's unique hop-by-hop measurement technology iFit to enable digital twin, improving O&M efficiency by 30%. In 2022, Huawei launches the Intelligent Universal Service Router Net Engine 8000 F8.
Okay, so let's move on the last part of the solution that we have, which is the Cloud Campus 3.0. So basically, when you say Cloud Campus 3.0, so normally it's more highlighted on the solution itself is more highlighted on highlighted on the wireless network infrastructure. So you may have the super fast access to the cloud. So basically, in terms of the connectivity, it should be more reliable, basically available at any time. So ultimate user experience as well. So we can lessen the network complexity by 50%, and then of course the performance itself will be much higher, at least three times higher. So when you say network connectivity, so it comes with for the cloud campus network or 3.0, it normally comes with the wired and the wireless. So for the wired network, so basically maybe you may have no problem with connectivity if you have let's say multi-10G connectivity from your core to access network or even higher or multiple 10G. But on the wireless network, specifically the latest wireless network that we have right now, or even in the industry, which is the Wi-Fi 6. So the Wi-Fi 6 is actually can deliver a much higher throughput, bandwidth or throughput that is 4 times higher to the previous Wi-Fi 5 technology. So it's very promising that some of the critical applications, including some video application or even mga virtual reality application, augmented reality, or in some application in the manufacturing like AGV or automatic guided vehicles. So it can be also deployed in such scenario. So we have video here as well, showcase our Cloud Campus 3.0 solution. Okay, so that router is very unique. So not only a router function it can do, so it can also be used as your firewall on the campus network. So basically, normally for a traditional network, so it typically most of the configuration can be done on using the CLI. But normally for such kind of network setup, it will be more tedious specifically if you have more number of network devices, especially if you have hundreds or maybe thousands of network devices. So using our network devices, including the NetEngine AR6710 series. So in terms of provisioning, so again, using our iMaster NCE, we can lessen the number of days to up the network. So we can have this so-called the zero-touch provisioning for automated deployment. So we can also have an available services or call it service cloudification that can guaranteed in your network infra. So this one is also applicable for a different scenario or customers, including finance, hotel, retails, and some energy customers or some other customers as well. Okay, so for our Cloud Campus network solution, so this will be the typical setup or network topology, how we can position our product and solution, or specifically the product itself on a campus network solution. So the 8700-10 can be applicable in a much or a large campus network, wherein we can use it as a core switch. So we can directly connect our access points, or maybe some of the high-end or high-density access point. And then as well as if there are some terminals like PoE terminals, we can use also PoE switches. So we can also design an entire campus network before, or we can promote a before based on the at least high quality network or network infrastructure. At least you have 100 Mbps at everywhere, but some of the application may need higher bandwidth and then lower latency. So in some cases, we can deploy 300 Mbps at everywhere. So when you say everywhere, there will be no dead spot on the entire campus, specifically for those areas that requires high bandwidth and then low latency application. So this is one of our latest Wi-Fi 6 access points. So it comes with uh, 10G uplink optical ports and then some 1G 2.5G electrical ports. So basically, based on the, let's say if you are using your, if you have an existing access point, which is based on Wi-Fi 4 or Wi-Fi 5, a typical downlink or uplink from your access point is only 1G. But since the Wi-Fi 6 is already, or it also can, this is also capable of delivering much higher throughput. Even the yung flagship model that we have can deliver up to 10 gig of wireless throughput. So that's why we have an available uplink or down uplink ports for our access point, which is typically around 2.5 to 10G of ports. It comes also with the USB ports, allowing IoT extension. Basically, if you have third-party IoT services in your network, so you can utilize the existing access point to cater two things. So first, as your access point, and second, as your IoT network connectivity. This next model is actually, it comes with the triple radio. So this one is applicable for a much bigger or high density area, specifically for workplaces, school stadiums, and then some airports applications or factories. So it comes with this port 2.5 electrical ports and the 1G electrical ports. So normally for a high density access point, it comes normally with two available ports. So first is if you have, let's say, an existing access switches that only has a downlink of 1G, so maybe that one is enough for a meantime of your for a meantime for your current application or services application. But maybe in the future, let's say after a year, you may need to run more applications, and some of the application requires a much higher bandwidth. So you can upgrade your uplink ports, the uplink ports from your access point to 2.5G. Sorry. So again, one of the highlights of our access points, so higher bandwidth, low latency, low interference, and ease of operations or operation maintenance. So next, based on this product and solutions or the latest product on our cloud campus product and solution, we have 6 all new product line, including the S87 model. We have the Air Engine 6761. So we have also for cloud one, which is 3.0 or the Net Engine 8000 F8 model, and as well as some Cloud Engine ham product switches or DCN switches. So this one is can be applicable to different vertical industries. So depending on each requirement, but we can also tailor fit the different models to suffice the requirement for different vertical industries, including for finance, education, and other vertical industries. So that will be the end of my slides or presentation. If you have question, we can discuss.